What is paragraph? The paragraph is the smallest item of writing. It's not the sentence, because a sentence, we called it, is the smallest item of structure. Okay, so we put some sentences with each other, so they form made a paragraph. So the smallest item of writing is a paragraph. We have short paragraphs, it's about 3 sentences, and we have long paragraphs, it's about 10 sentences. Okay, so what is a paragraph? A paragraph is a unit of writing. وحدة كتابة. The paragraph, when we write a paragraph, we have 3 steps of writing: pre-writing, writing process, and editing. These 3 types of writing must be passed for any types of writing: writing a paragraph, writing an essay, or even writing a report. And by the way, you are academic, that's right? You're gonna get into academic or
Mm,
general?
general.
General, okay. So
Yeah.
whatever. So the first part is the same. The second part is gonna be a letter. Okay, you know that it's an informal letter
Okay.
that you're gonna send to someone. So the same 3 stages that you're gonna pass through in order to write a good way or a good form of writing or a good structure. The paragraph have a form, and this is what we're going to talk about today. But before we talk about the form, we have to see that what is the first one? It's the pre-writing. And let me to talk about in Arabic to express something. Okay, the pre-writing, it means the stage before you start to write. This is the most important stage. You know, in the IELTS, we have a stage called question analysis, that you have to analyze a question well in order to answer well. And that's what we call it task achievement. One of the task achievements that your response was thoroughly all about the items in the question. You do not forget one item, or you do not add an extra item. Okay, so the pre-writing is very important. But according we write about paragraph or we talk about paragraph, so we're going to talk about topics. We're not going to talk about a full question. So the pre-writing must have these 3 stages: how to think, how to organize, and how to achieve. High speed windstorm that started over the ocean and can have winds as fast as 250 kilometers per hour. That's okay, that's the first. Hurricanes usually happens over oceans near the equator. Okay, they are formed when warm, wet air is forced upwards by heavier, cool air. This is a supporting for the first one. Hurricane usually happens over ocean. So how does it happen? How does it
Okay.
happen? Here they are formed. Then the air pressure drops quickly from the outer. This is another supporting. This is another subordinating. Okay, outer edge toward the center. This causes the wind speed to raise. The winds move in. All of it are subordinate. You know, all of it are subordinating. They are not. They are not supporting. Okay, pattern around
Okay.
centers or eye of the hurricanes. In the eye, the wind stop and clouds lifts, but the ocean below remains violent. The average hurricane covers, you know, this is what? This is another supporting. Okay. The average
Yeah.
hurricane covers an area at least 250 kilometers. And then the conclusion: when the storm is over land, this wind destroy life and property. So if you look at, this is a supporting sentence, okay, that we use
Yeah.
until here. But all the sentence who comes after this, hurricanes usually happen over ocean near the equator. It means it discusses the idea of this sentence, how this formed. And then we talk about another sentence, supporting sentence, the second supporting sentence, the average hurricane covers an area of little 250 kilograms. Here we're not talking about the forming, we're not talking how wide, okay, is the hurricane. We discussed how the hurricane is formed, and we finished this point, okay, with the supporting and subordinating, and now we are talking another supporting sentence talking about how wide is the hurricane. This is not a forming, Is this a forming point? No, it's not. It's not talking for formation. We talk about how wide is the hurricane, and lastly, we talk about the conclusion of the hurricanes that destroy everything. So